Yo, it's Sleep with Hood Talk podcast, and just like we promised, we got the ladies of the Rude Burlesque. How y'all ladies
Woo,
doing
woo,
today?
woo.
Woo,
Hello,
woo.
how you doing?
Hey,
So thank you.
everybody.
So I'm gonna jump right into it. If y'all can introduce yourself and tell me exactly what you do with the burlesque.
All right. Well, I'll go first. I am Davita Lattimore, owner, producer, part-time choreographer for R.U.D.E Burlesque. We are the Midwest Black Burlesque and Variety Show based right here out of Dayton, Ohio. We are a traveling burlesque group. We host or produce for production each year here in Dayton, Ohio, and other states. And we also participate and collaborate with other burlesque shows all around. We also do burlesque classes if need be, and we can be booked for all other services. I've been doing this since 2016 as a business. We started in around 2013 as a hobby, and I'll turn it over to the longest standing member in Rue Burlesque, Ray the Bomb.
Okay,
Hello.
that's
Yes,
all.
I am R.U.D.E Bomb. I am part-time choreographer myself, DIY costume maker, prop maker. Yes, as she said, I'm the longest standing member of Rude. I've been here since 2017. I have very much enjoyed my time here. It has made me a very good performer. I've expanded my craft in ways I couldn't imagine, and yeah.
Okay, that's dope. That's
Mhm.
definitely dope to know. So, do either one of you ladies come from a background of dancing? Like, was y'all in cheer? Was y'all in dancing?
All the above:
Yes.
dance,
Yeah.
theater,
Yeah.
drill team,
All of
cheer,
it.
you name it, I've done
Yes. We are,
it.
we are lovers of the arts.
That
Lovers,
that's
obsessed with
that's
entertainment in general.
Yes,
That is
in
that is
general.
my thing. If I could go part time on my job, my 9 to 5
Mm-hmm.
today, I would do this full time, no questions
Mm-hmm.
asked.
you should. Since you said that
Yeah.
y'all travel, so why when you was introducing yourself at the beginning, you said y'all only do it 4 times here. Why not
So
do it more?
well, because we put on 4 shows a year, and next year I'm actually thinking about going down to two, so that way we can free up time to do other gigs, perform other places, be a part of other shows. We've actually, when we do produce our shows, at first we were doing them just in Dayton, but we've done shows in Louisville, we've done Atlanta, Charlotte. After COVID, we kind of slowed down a lot and we just went down to producing shows here. But then I started collaborating with DJ Reese, Maurice White, who was also from Dayton, Ohio, who now is a resident of Louisville, Kentucky. We started doing things together. So he was like he is our official DJ, but he is really like made a huge name for himself in Louisville. So he's not as available. If I need him, I know he can come, but I try to be mindful of what he's doing with his brand. So we started doing a lot in Louisville at one point, and he also introduced us to Trap Bingo. So we were like
Mm-hmm.
his official host and models for that. And we kind of slowed down with doing those events. Right now, we focus more so on doing them for college homecomings and things like that. So, um, your original question, why only four? It's just the four that we do in Dayton and well, Dayton and Louisville.
Okay, and on the side we had some comments on the side. I don't know if y'all can see them. See them, but
I
Gina
can.
says she wants to dance, and yes, it is me. What's up? What's going on? I can't really see your face. I'm gonna have to look on your page and see exactly who you are. But hey, girl.
You
Hey.
Um,
see the post.
so when you say like the trap and bingo, how do y'all include the burlesque in that? So while people's playing bingo, y'all around. How people gonna focus if y'all?
Well, we're not
It's
dressed in.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
it's
we're not
not
dressed
that.
in burlesque
Oh, okay. I
attire.
thought y'all was in the
Yes,
whole
yes,
thing
yes.
during the bingo. I was
We're not.
Uh-uh.
Yep.
We I
So
mean we dress cute.
we dress. They
You know,
yes,
we
we
dress
dress
cute.
cute. It's more of that crowd interaction.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just like with our burlesque shows, if you've ever been to one, we like to get the crowd involved. We keep them engaged. And that's kind of what our role is when we do trap bingo. So getting people up and dancing, presenting them with gifts, taking pictures, doing different kind of dance contests in between the different categories. And it was a fundraiser for us. It we really turned trap bingo into something very entertaining, which is that's what we're all about, is the entertainment piece. People really feeling like they're involved in a part of what we're doing.
Yes. And Bobby Long says fire show, so he put fire, fire, fire. So he must have been there.
Hey,
He didn't
Bobby.
he didn't
Okay.
say that's what's up.
Yes.
Now have y'all ever collab with it's a burlesque club in Columbus. What's it called?
She's talking about,
Uh
what's the show we went
40
to, Ray?
Deuce.
40
Yes,
dudes.
40
40 Deuce.
Deuce.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever did
Yeah.
anything with them or thought about like some people working there? Anybody come from there or anything?
I have sent submissions because, like I said, we do other shows all around. So we have really gotten into, like, the last 2 or 3 years. We've really gotten into like submitting like different acts and trying to get into places like 40 Deuce. But when we went to 40 Deuce, their setup is kind of different than a typical burlesque show. So where I could submit to be a part of a show in Cleveland because they're just doing this one thing, I think they hire people on a consistent basis. I think they might even do it like kind of like a residency. They get dancers from all over and they come and they, perform for a few months until that term is up, is what I'm assuming. But I've definitely reached out. There has definitely been conversations, but nothing ever came of it. But I love the setup, love what they do. And, one of my long-term goals is to have a place of my own where we can do shows, on a consistent basis. Everybody knows one place to go to come see a show produced by R.U.D.E.
That's definitely dope. And while we're on the Nicole said them my girls love them. And
Hey,
Hey,
Nicole.
girl.
so I see that R.U.D.E is an acronym. Could you tell me exactly what does R.U.D.E stand for?
Yes, it stands for respectfully utilizing dance and entertainment.
Oh, cause y'all ain't getting butt booty naked, so that's why it's
Mm.
respectfully.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's
Oh
close
snap!
enough, but it's very tasteful.
Okay.
And we are respectful with it. People
Yeah.
come. I like to think of what we do as high. It's a little bit on a upscale level.
Mhm.
We are storytellers.
Mhm.
You don't get us just up there dancing to a song, hitting it to certain beats. Like, we're up there
Mhm.
for a
Telling a story.
purpose. We are really telling a story. It is definitely moving art. So,
That's
yeah,
definitely
I like
dope.
to say it is like, we've done a few bachelorette and bachelor parties, and we are just like uh, bride to be's most appreciated form of art for their soon to be husband's bachelor party. We
Mhm.
keep it
Yeah.
respectful. I'm married, Ray's now married, newlywed.
Congratulations
I
on
work with
that.
a
Thank
lot
you.
of ladies that are in serious relationships, and there's some that are not, but still I like to keep us at a high standard.
I can definitely understand that. Now, what made you want to start a burlesque team instead of like a just like a regular dance team, or what made you come up with this idea? What caught your eye for this?
My background, because it's the perfect mixture of theater and dance. It's everything that I grew up. Even when we were in drill team, when I was in drill team, and when I also was assistant director of SCLC Legacy, however you remember us. Yes, we were that. All of our pieces, we always had a storyline behind it. We had a theme, and it's just I'm a big I'm big on themes and telling the story and not just dancing. We
Mhm.
have some kind of meaning behind it.
Okay, so could you tell me like some of the themes that y'all have done?
The themes, I'll let Ray tell you that. Yes.
Well,
Come on,
okay.
man.
Well, yeah, absolutely. So, when I first joined, the very first show that they did, it was called a Murder Burlesque, and it basically told the story of a couple that committed a murder and they were on the run. And then from there, we did things from circus, where we had fire eaters, and then we've done, Roaring Twenties type events. We had an event called Ray's Boom Boom Room. Some of our most recent shows would be our Players Ball. We did a Women's Month theme show back in March just to highlight, women pioneers in not just the arts, but in the world of Black art.
Mm.
Yeah.
Those sound dope for real. Them
Yes.
sound
They
really,
really
really nice.
were.
Now,
Yes.
And since we're on themes, I can't not plug, and I'm gonna
Yes.
plug it a few times.
plug, plug,
Yes.
plug, plug, plug.
Boop, 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 boop,
They got that
boop.
show
Our
coming out
upcoming
November 5th.
musical.
And we have a
Yes.
burlesque musical. This show we have been waiting to do for about
For
2 years.
2
So we are very excited about this show. You just won't believe the different roadblocks that we've run into trying to get this particular show off the ground. I'm very thankful for Dayton Live and their the program that I'm a part of that allows um, inspiring up and coming business owners like myself to have the
Speak
space to do this event. We were supposed to do it at the Loft Theater, and then we were all set up for with that, and then there was a scheduling conflict where ours got booted out. Then we were supposed to do it at one of UD's new, I think it's called the Glass Theater. I can't remember it's the Roger Glass Stadium's theater. We were supposed to do it there, had everything locked in, but because of the form of art that we do, they waited, I don't know, 60 days before to tell us we couldn't do it. So then we had to pivot, and now we're here. So it is here. Tickets are on sale.
it.
We would, it's a dream. Just everything that we're doing is a dream, and we would love for people to come out and support it.
Definitely. Now, oh snap! What I was about to ask. So, how do you choose your dancers? What do you look for when you want somebody to be on your burlesque team? What exactly are you looking for?
I'm looking for people with confidence, or I'm looking with people who are workable. You don't have to have a whole lot of history with dance and performing, but it's a start. When we do our auditions, we go through a series of teaching. We go through, teaching people how to do facial expressions. We give people an opportunity to come with their own flavor, whether you're going to do a lip sync or you're going to do a dance or you're going to do a skit, because those are all things that we have. Everybody doesn't have to know how to do everything, but if you're great in one of those areas, we'll always have room for you somewhere. Um, you know, Obviously availability with rehearsals, we have a standing day that we rehearse that is kind of non-negotiable. Um, Promote, carry yourself well. One thing that I've learned is that when people are a part of R.U.D.E, I'm always pushing the group. And even though you are your own individual and R.U.D.E is not everything, it shouldn't be your day in and day out. You don't have to eat, sleep, drink R.U.D E, but keep us somewhere at the top of your mind when you are out doing your own thing, because a lot of that comes back and it's a reflection of the brand. So, just I don't know, Ray. What do you think? Because sometimes you're a part of that process too. The last audition we did,
Mm,
I had my seasoned performers kind of take part in picking the individuals
mhm.
that audition and to get their input. Sisterhood is huge. Being able
Yes.
to get along with
Yeah.
everybody, that is huge for me.
Yes.
And I think everybody, for that matter, that's a part of the group.
So is it like a huge turnover when it comes to the burlesque team?
I
I wouldn't
wouldn't say
say
that.
I wouldn't say a huge turnover. I think people grow in different directions and they want to explore other things.
Mhm,
And I've been bad about doing auditions consistently like I should, because I
mhm,
know some people that were a part of R.U.D E, I can easily give them a call up and say, "Hey, I got this gig going on, or I have this show. Would you mind jumping back in for me and doing
mhm.
this?" And I take pride in having those relationships with people that used to be a part of the group on a more consistent basis, to be able to call them up anytime and say, I need you, come help me out, please.
Yes.
So
Yeah, that's dope for
yeah.
sure. So what have you seen like since you said that you would have been there the longest? What is some of
Mhm.
like the growth you've seen within the burlesque team?
I'll go ahead. Well,
Oh, me?
yep,
Okay.
Yeah,
yep.
since you know.
Okay. Growth. Well, for one, just with developing our pieces. When I joined, we were catering to whatever audience we were performing to. Now we have gotten back to the traditional aspect that is burlesque, which is that storytelling, that women empowerment, that just telling a story, as opposed to
I was gonna say body
changing your norms.
positivity, being
Yes,
comfortable
body
in your skin,
positivity. Yes.
seeing what we do as
Um,
an art and not
and not,
afraid of what the next person has to say about the form of art.
yes.
That's super dope.
Yes. And
Now,
even with just the group, we've gone from having a large amount of people to one person. We've had guys in the group. We've not had guys in the group. And
I didn't know guys
we've
could be a
just had,
part of.
yes, we did. We had guys in the group. They were a very, very interesting aspect to the dynamic, and it just really added to the pieces in itself. Um but yeah, it's been a lovely 8 years of just taking on the different aspects of the burlesque community.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So now the event that y'all got coming up, I know you said it's a musical. So
Hmm.
anybody on the team, are they singing? Or is it like just music in the background? Or y'all got real singers out there?
You'll have to come to see. You have to come
Gotta
to
come
see.
see.
I gotta come see. Okay, okay.
Yes.
Oh, so like for your dancers, do you if people want to book like a certain dancer, could they do that, or do they have to book them as a whole?
Nope. We, I
Hmm.
used to be about that in the beginning, but now, like I said, the more we've gotten used to, like Rachel said, true burlesque, and how different producers and venues do things. We
Hmm.
definitely, if you have somebody you prefer, that's who we go with. Not only just for shows, but for video. We've done several video shoots for people, different videos,
Hmm.
different small short stories, short movies, all kinds of things where they've booked somebody out of R.U.D.E for those projects.
That's super
Hmm.
dope. That's tight for real. So about how long do you think it takes to learn the choreography? How long do y'all practice?
It just depends on the person.
Yeah.
When do
Rachel
you be
remembers.
like, girl, you ain't did
Rachel
it?
remembers everything
I
from years
okay,
We
ago,
gotta
yes.
so
I
she's a quick
am
learner.
what
She's a
we
quick
call
learner.
the elephant brain of the group because I
Yeah,
remember everything.
she remembers everything.
Everything.
It just depends on the person. Everybody
Yeah.
has a certain time. Even if we practice one day a week right now, we used to do two. We
Mm-hmm.
practice one day a week for about 2.5 hours at max. Um, Closer to showtime, sometimes that increases, but we've gotten to a point where we're not making up something new all the time. And that's
Hmm.
another thing we've learned, being more educated in I guess, the burlesque business, is that people use one piece that they travel with all the time, and
Yeah.
they just perfect it. They may add layers of their costume, tap into another piece of whatever story they're telling, so that way we're not investing so much money, because costumes cost a lot.
They do. I
Mhm.
forgot to
Um,
mention that.
Traveling
Customers.
costs a lot. Um, so just really, really truly developing and becoming that piece that you're traveling to perform with.
Yeah, that's definitely
So
dope.
that's helped. So not making up
Yeah,
stuff all the time, because we did that for a long time. We made up new stuff all the time.
cause y'all got
Um,
that like that dance background. Y'all got that drilling and
yeah,
Yeah.
stuff like
and
that.
we
Where you
had to
think
get
it's
out of
supposed to
that.
be
Like, this is
different.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's definitely dope for sure, for sure. Now, was you trying to say something? I'm sorry, cause I seen you was pointing your finger.
Nothing. Her saying the cost. I forgot to bring that up in the growth about us even expanding on our costumes. Like, yeah, we started out with just bras and briefs.
or bodysuits. And
Yes,
it
or
took us
bodysuits and t-shirts.
years to get into pasties. That was something
Yes,
that we just didn't do. And it wasn't something
yes,
for those watching. That
yes.
wasn't something that I asked for or introduced. But again, as we continue to learn and really understand the history and understand the art form, it was something that naturally was like, okay, I'm ready to go to this next level, you know.
Mhm,
Yeah.
And there's no one way to do burlesque. You know, burlesque
mhm,
has many different elements
mhm,
that you can bring and you can touch to tap into. Same thing with fans. You know, fans are very expensive. You know, we were very excited when we got our starter fans. We need some new
mhm.
ones, but you know, it's
Yeah,
expensive, and then
yeah,
we had to, you know, work with what you got. You know, you
yeah,
can still be an amazing burlesque performer with minimal props,
yeah. Or learn to
Yeah.
make them yourself.
or learn to make them yourself.
Yeah, get
Yes,
somebody in the group who's crafty that know how to do that
yes,
kind of stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, that's super super dope. Now, are both of you guys mothers?
Yes.
So how do y'all balance it out? How do y'all balance, doing this plus being a mom and everyday life? How do y'all go about that?
You don't hear all that bumping and booming going
Okay.
on over here,
He
cause
said,
honey,
you
You
heard me
gotta roll
all
with the
say
that bumping and
punches.
booming, crashing indoors.
you
My
ignored
husband
Yes.
had the
me.
nerve to
Mm.
go to the football game and leave me here with these six babies. No, I'm just playing. Uh,
You learn to
but no,
roll with the punches,
yep,
and time management is the most important thing.
Yeah, that's something I definitely need to work on, this time management for
Yeah.
sure.
it is
That's
time management, and I feel like for
Patience.
me, you know, having a supportive husband, he knows
Support.
Wednesdays I don't do dinner.
Hmm.
You know, that's not my dinner day. Wednesdays is his dinner day. I need to be up out of here to, you know, the kids do have football practice and stuff like that. And
Hmm.
luckily, right now, it's great that they don't have it on Wednesday since school has started. So that's been a blessing. I just feel like it's just aligning for me to commit to what I can commit to. And then I don't
Hmm.
recommend this, but a lot of times I don't sleep. When I leave practice, sometimes I don't know which Nicole is on, but after practice, I'm going to Nicole's to work on videos, to work on putting together flyers, to work on what email I'm sending out, to think about what posts I'm going to schedule for the next couple of days. I'm up late, like we just now started getting into DIY. I'm staying up late when everybody sleeps to kind of work on things because I have a very demanding 9 to 5 job. I
hmm
have a very large family, you know.
Hmm.
It is, like I said, if I could do this full time and go to my job part time, I would do it in a heartbeat. I love
it's
what I
coming.
do on a professional level. Well, you know, like I said, my 9 to 5 job, but I am obsessed with dance and entertainment. Like I need to do this full time.
Yeah,
I do. I do. Um,
it's definitely gonna come for sure. For sure, just keep planting that seed. But yeah, definitely get your rest though.
yeah, yes, I said I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
But it's
getting
just
better.
one of those things. Yeah,
Yes.
definitely getting better. Um, Having that 1 day a week rehearsal, going down to just 4 productions that we do a year. Next year will just be two. And then again, not making up new material every time something comes up has tremendously, it has helped a lot.
Now, do y'all do like anything virtually? Have y'all thought about that? Like, if y'all can't have the practice, y'all record it and what I'm saying, send it out to each other.
Yes.
We do that. We did that a lot during COVID, but we know that's an option for sure.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay,
there are
good.
times that people can't make rehearsal. I'm like, I need to see that piece that you was working on before the next rehearsal. Like, you know, I don't want
Mm.
to see that rehearsal. I want to see it before that. So we are good with sending videos. If somebody missed, record and sending it to people.
That's
Yeah.
super dope. Now, how was y'all's men at the beginning with this? Were they fine with it, or did they have to grow into it once they seen the burlesque idea?
So remember when we said we used to tailor what we do to fit everybody's liking, and that was back around that time.
Yeah.
They we weren't really
We was
really
talking
all
Yeah.
about
the
We
then.
days,
wasn't
so to
as
speak.
risque as we
We
are
weren't
now.
here.
Yeah.
However, we did a lot of couple. It was still sensual.
Yeah.
It was still um very like an upscale for mature crowds. We had musicians, we had people that can act, we had people that could mix music, and I mean it, the level of what am I trying to say? I guess level of expertise, the things that they were able to do was very great. I mean, we had people that could sing. Now we're the best lip sync group around, but back then we had people that could really go.
Yeah.
Right.
And so,
Millie Vanilli.
honey, I mean, that's what we on right now. I mean, I'll say it,
Okay.
but like I said, a couple of years ago, we had some ladies and gentlemen that could really, really sing.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, I think the deeper we got into what true burlesque was or is, some of that kind of faded away. People really tapped into what they were very skilled in, like I was saying, and pursued that. So, and everybody's doing great. I think everybody that was a part that are no longer, and those that I can call, everybody's doing very well. They're all still doing something related to entertainment.
Yeah.
That's
And
dope.
so I've been truly blessed to have people that really want a career and take the art form seriously. So,
That's super, super dope. So this question is for the both of you guys. Could you give some words of motivation to somebody in life, or to somebody who may want to start a business, or someone who may want to start dancing? Could you give them some words of motivation?
you want to start, Ray, or you want me to go?
You can go first.
Okay. Take your time, go at your own speed. This is something that I started. I started this as a business in, I think, 2016. I am still not where I want to be, but because I truly have the passion for this, I I'm always reminded every show we do, every post I make, there is somebody that is looking up to what we do and rooting us on. We've performed shows after being in business for 4 or 5 years where it's just 10 people there. We've
Mm-hmm.
performed, in places where there's 75, 50, 100. I mean, it goes up and down. You just never know. Do something that you're really passionate about if you can, because if the passion is not there and you're looking for just a quick, oh, it looks great, there's a lot of work that goes into it and a lot of passion. But just go at your own speed. Don't look at what nobody else is doing. Do what works for you. Accept the help. That is something that was difficult for me. I'm not the type of person that like to ask people for help, because in the past, people will hold it over your head, or they take all the credit for something, or, oh, well, it was me that, gave them, you have to get over that. There are people like that, but there are truly genuine people out there that want to see you succeed. So if you have some genuine people in your corner, accept that help and don't stretch yourself too thin, and just take your time. Yep. Take your time. It'll come.
I
It'll
like
come. Look, this is it'll come.
that. Right.
I
He
am so
said two
excited about
years.
this show.
Two
We're working about
Two
this
years.
2 years,
years,
and it's here.
Yeah.
two
It's here.
closed doors, and that third one.
That's how you know it's not your
Open on.
timing. You feel
There you
me?
go.
Yes.
And
Come
that's
on
what
now.
that's one thing about the group. Shayna couldn't be on here, but she always said, like, it's, she's our level headed. Everybody just
Mm-hmm.
breathe. It's not our time. It'll
Mm-hmm.
come. Let's just pivot, and
And look at it.
Yes.
It's here October 5th.
it's here October
Okay.
5th.
That's dope. So what about you?
Yeah.
Did you have any words of motivation?
Yes, I just want to say take the time to really perfect your craft and invest in yourself.
Yep.
You will always get your money back, but you won't get the time back. And you don't want to spend your life thinking, what if, shoulda, woulda, coulda. That is
Yeah.
my word of advice.
And that was great for sure.
Yes. Yes.
So where could people find you to be able to book you, or to be able to come to one of your auditions? Or maybe even see some of your old shows, or any of the old shows posted anywhere, or
I am terrible with our YouTube channel to see old shows, but we do have a YouTube out there. R.U.D.E Burlesque. Our Instagram at R.U.D.E Burlesque. Facebook, we same thing at R.U.D.E Burlesque. And as far as auditions, it's interesting you mentioned that because we will be having an audition here soon. Our auditions are not just a 1 day thing. It is pretty much like a 2 to 3 day. 2 days where you come and you learn the material, you learn the expectations, and then we'll have that audition. We're doing something different with it this year. So you look out for that information to hit our Instagram and Facebook pages and our website, rudeburlesque.com. That's another way how you can book us and get more information about us. But that information will be coming out in about a week or two. So I always give at least a month notice for auditions, and we're going to carry that same trend out. So everybody, if you're ready, start stretching,
Right.
you know,
Yes.
soak up them bones. Let's get ready and come on up out here. But yeah, we have an audition coming up. So
Okay, and everything, it's the acronym on all of them, right? Too, with the Rule Burlesque, it's the
you could just
acronym.
do at R.U.D.E Burlesque, one word, I believe. And
Okay.
then on Facebook, it's you can also search
Respectfully
us with
utilizing.
respectfully utilizing dance and entertainment. But if you put at R.U.D.E Burlesque, it'll still pop up too.
Oh, that's right, y'all. You say Google me, we everywhere.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
you can Google us. Google
Period. You
Google
can
me, baby.
Google us. Now, did y'all want to give away y'all personal page? Did you want people to also follow y'all on y'all's personal page?
Well, yes, mine is Ravy Bomb. That's two E's on the THEE, three underscores after the bomb.
I know that's
Yes.
Yeah.
right.
And mine is Myrtle Urkel.
What?
Like the show.
Yes,
Level of
Myrtle
entertainment.
Urkel. Just
Okay,
a little
family
story behind
matters.
it. I always have a
I
crazy
want to
like
find that.
Instagram tag for my name. So before it was Snow White and the Seven Lats. Now it's Myrtle Urkel for Fertile Myrtle. Because we have now grown past
Yeah,
7
you're
children.
definitely fertile over
We're
here.
ringing in at 8. So that is my Instagram name. But on Facebook, I'm just Davita Lattimore. You can also see, I can't think of Blazing Bee's personal Instagram. I think it's Burley,
Mhm.
Blazing Bee. Um, but I tag all of them on the R.U.D.E page. Same thing with Scarlet Rose and um, Sapphire.
And
So
these
you
your
can
dancers.
find all of them on the R.U.D.E page, and I always tag their personal pages on different things that we share on there. So, yep,
Okay.
make sure you follow us all. And if you want, if you can't find them, just message our R.U.D.E Instagram, and I will send you their personal pages as well.
Okay. And before we get out of here, can you give us the information to your show you got coming up on October 5th? The location, the
Sure.
time, is the
Yes.
address requirement? How that go?
It's
Dress
Dress
like you're
code.
going to the
it's funny you
theater.
mentioned a dress requirement because I feel like a lot of people like to go to things that they can get dressed up and be seen. And I know our shows are about coming and watching us, but we don't mind you coming out like you did for the Jeezy.
Yeah.
Come on, come on. You can come dressed in your favorite character from a Broadway show. I mean, get in
Yes.
character with us. We love
Yes.
that kind of stuff. But the
Yeah.
show is Sunday, October 5th at the PNC Arts Annex. It is under the Dayton Live umbrella, directly across the street from the Schuster Center, cat a corner from the garage,
Mhm.
downtown Dayton. The tickets you have to purchase on Dayton Live or go to the Schuster Center and save you about $7-8 on
Mhm.
that, online price. You can't hit us up. We don't have no tickets on hand. Can't cash app us, none of that.
Mhm.
Go ahead, go to DaytonLive.org, get them tickets, come out and support Dayton's the Midwest,
Fabulous.
the Midwest own, the
Grannies.
only black burlesque troupe in the Midwest. Um, I can't leave here without mentioning the wonderful additional artists that are going to be a part of this musical burlesque. We have Vanta Black out of Cincinnati, Indica Blows, who lives here in Dayton, Miss Regina Spade. I believe she's also a Daytonian, and the Cabernet. So we are excited to have them a part of this event. The ladies are working hard.
It'll be
Um,
good.
we do have some new pieces for this one, and we remixed and added to some old pieces. We are forever thankful for Tori Denzel, who always comes through and blesses us with his talents. Nicole Sheik, who does all of our videography and our flyers. Um, Rico Parker, who I can always call anytime we want to do a skit or we want to make sure we're on point with delivering a certain story. I can always call on my high school classmate. We all went to performing arts school, Colonel White School for the Performing Arts. I
Woo-woo.
always tap into my resources, so we appreciate him so much. And just everybody that has supported us up until this point, our families, people who understand the art. And if you don't understand the art, come to the show and get to know what we're about. This show is going to be, it's one of our favorites because it's everything that we all love. We are movie geeks, theater geeks. We just love, it's just going to be dope. It's sexy, it's funny, it's entertaining, it's art. So come out and support.
Definitely, yes. Definitely
Anything
make
else,
sure
Rachel?
everyone
Leave anything
support.
out?
Yeah,
No,
did
you
you want to shout out anybody?
didn't.
Did you want to shout out anybody?
No, I'm good.
No, okay.
Did I shout
Well,
everybody out for us? Of
Davita
course,
Lattimore for
of
giving
right.
us the
course, the
platform.
group within itself.
I was gonna say I want to shout out Davita Lattimore for giving us the platform.
Yes,
Yes,
that's
thank you,
definitely
thank
dope.
you. I
Shout out to
And
you.
appreciate.
yes, my dance sisters Sapphire,
Yes,
Scarlet, and Blazing Bee.
Yeah,
yes.
shout
Love
out
them
to them for
dearly.
sure.
Yes.
Also got a shout out. Like I said, I can always tap into other people. Shout out to Tay Dan because she gonna come through for the one
Yes.
time.
Hey, my
Mm-hmm.
girl.
Yep. So yes, this is great. So everybody that supported us, and even one of your Hood Talk podcast members,
So
Toya,
yeah.
has been like, she is, I'm telling you everything. She done jumped in the costume for us.
Hmm.
She
Right.
down for the get down. So
Yeah,
yeah,
you know she
we
down
love
for a
her.
good
We love
twerk.
us some her.
Yeah.
Another Colonel White High School for the Performing Arts classmate of
Yes.
mine.
That's dope how y'all kept that connection, after those years, what I'm saying? Not putting
Yes.
your years out there or nothing like that, but
Yeah, don't do that.
y'all
Don't do
kept
that.
that right. Y'all kept them, cause y'all don't look a day over 20, man, for real.
Thank you.
Stop.
But I thank you so much for this interview. I wish nothing but the best with y'all endeavors. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna try my best to make it to one of y'all's events.
Yeah.
Don't
Now,
quote me, but
it might be a good touch to just have y'all there, but you know what? I'm gonna say one more thing. I want you to come to another show, but I think it might be dope to have y'all there. So we're gonna talk. I want to talk to you about that off camera,
Yeah.
okay.
but I still want you to come. I don't want people to come just because they're booked to do something. You just come on
Mhm.
out. But I do. I
Oh
think
yeah.
it'll be dope to have you there because this is our last production of the year. It is our
Mhm.
anniversary show. And I
Mhm.
would love to be able to I love how you guys, you're out and you're getting people's feedback. I have a
Thank you.
videographer that's going to be there, but it would be dope to have an actual person there interviewing people, asking them what they
Yeah.
think about the show and, what they're looking forward to before the show starts, all that good stuff. So if, let's talk. I
Yeah,
would love to have y'all.
we'll definitely chat. But yeah, I just want to come and watch. I want to see.
I
I
know.
definitely want to see
Yeah.
what's going on for sure. And now it's a and I'm coming for you because I don't do musicals. I'm not a musical person,
This is
but
a
for
different,
you,
okay.
Yeah, it's
I'm
a
glad
I
different
you
type.
know
said
It's
that
not.
because
It's
it's
not
there
not
might be a
like.
musical
lot of
like that.
people, but there
Yeah.
might be a lot of people who don't like musical, but it's not your average musical. It has a
Yeah.
burlesque twist.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
So I mean, we're performing to some of your favorite, not just Broadway musicals, but movies as well.
Okay.
So it's really, really unique. It is still very rude burlesque. We have an experience that we give people.
Mhm.
Right.
So that is the theme, but
Strictly musical.
it is not your average musical.
Okay. And
It
that's
is
why I
not.
want to come. I want to come see
Yeah.
it. Make me change my mind about musicals for
Yep.
Yes.
sure. But I thank you ladies so much. I'm gonna let y'all, enjoy the rest of y'all's day. I'm about to go to sleep.
Sleepy about to go to sleep. All right, there.
Yeah. But I thank y'all so much.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
All right.